Why have sales meetings? To sell, right? But why a meeting? Do you really need a meeting? I mean, you can't just put a price in and just wait for the quote to come back and see whether people accept it or not. You know the answer to that is no. The reason you have a meeting is that you want a meeting of minds. Now, if your intention of the meeting is to strong arm or confuse someone into buying something, then this post is not for you. But otherwise, the reason for the meeting is that meeting of the minds. The problem is that during a meeting, there's always a big elephant in the room. That was fun putting a sound effect in there. The elephant is huge, and that elephant is price. You see, what happens is that as I'm talking about what I can propose and solutions, I'm thinking in the back of my head all the while going like, when can I dump the price in? When can I talk about price? The prospective customer is on the other end going like, when are they going to talk about price? When am I going to have the bombshell dropped? In the meantime, you're not listening to each other. I'm not completely listening to what my prospect is saying, and they're not completely listening to what I'm saying. So that meeting of minds may not occur as it should. We're going to miss the nuances of what we're saying to each other. So what do you do about it? The answer is quite simple. Get the price out before you go and meet someone. Get the price out there before you fly into state, before you have that online meeting. If you get the price out early, now granted it's only an indicative price, then at least you know the benefit is you know you're in the ballpark. So if the prospect says, yes, let's have the meeting, you know that your price is not completely ridiculous. You can also go to the meeting listening fully to what the customer is saying, and you'll be able to find a better solution for their problem. They'll also listen to what your solution is better than they otherwise would have. You don't even need to talk about price in the meeting. If you like, you can just say, yep, I've got everything I need. I'll come back to you tomorrow or next week or whatever it is with a more refined price now that I know exactly what it is you're doing. So you don't have the fear of talking about price. You don't have such a tense meeting. Everything flows a lot more smoothly. So get the price out there early. The purpose of the sales meeting is to have a meeting of the minds. The purpose is not to find the opportune moment to dump price into a conversation. It's too much effort to do that. I'm Stephen DiPietro. Thanks again for tuning in.